This war on the border is real. And what people are trying to do is a psychological war, very often guided, by the way, by American leftists who are activists and American left-wing organizations who are helping finance it.
So who's doing the organizing of it?
So there's a group called Pueblo Sin Frontera, which means people without borders. By the way, it tells you a lot about what their intention is.
Sure.
They don't believe in borders. They want a free flow of people.
And the migrants are backed by an organization that's offered support for these types of caravans for more than a decade. The organization, Pueblo Sin Fronteras, which roughly translates to Village Without Borders, describes itself as a collective in permanent solidarity with displaced peoples.
There is an agency in Washington, D.C. that received a grant from George Soros back in 2009, $2.5 million, okay, that has now formed other agencies in Chicago that are working with the agency in Tegucigalpa, Honduras.
This caravan was organized by Bartolo Fuentes, a former Honduran legislator and member of the radical leftist Libre Party. Libre is not a political party, but a destabilizing movement. And this caravan antic is right out of the left's disorder and chaos playbook.
This caravan was organized by leftist groups in Honduras, financed in part by Venezuela, that all according to the president of Honduras, who told me those things personally.
And their goal is to find some way to embarrass the U.S. government so we can't even control our own border.
And frankly, they also want to essentially try to undermine U.S. sovereignty and border security and to stick it in the eye of Trump. That's what their goals are. Complicity with the mainstream media, with the organizer of this caravan is amazing, and it's sad, actually. When you see any kind of framing of a video or a picture, the New York Times, the Washington Post, the BBC, CNN, what do you see? Women and children everywhere.
Yep.
There are some. 90 to 95%, by my estimation, were all men.
And if you support President Trump's action to stop the migrants from coming in, you're a racist. It's really bad. This is a really bad situation. I hope everybody understands how bad it is. This is a total undermining of American immigration law, by design, funded by shadowy progressive groups the media will not expose, for the sole intent of collapsing our rule of law on the immigration front.
And there's been a very weird coalition of some conservative businesses who want cheap labor and a number of ideological left-wingers who don't believe in borders and who want an open border. And we have to be prepared to stand up to that and to do whatever is necessary. I mean, you're either going to have a country and have a border, or you're not going to have a country.